Northlane are quite possibly Australia's most diverse metal act, spanning multiple subgenres including metalcore, progressive metalcore, industrial metal, alternative metal, and last but not least, Djent. However, Djent is not a genre. I'd heard of Northlane around the early 2010s through social media, probably around the release of Singularity. However, I didn't pay them any attention as I still hadn't fully embraced metalcore at the time. Fast forward to the tail end of the decade, I found myself looking for new bands to listen to, growing tired of the same prog and more traditional bands I've been listening to for nearly a decade. I found Northlane around the release of Alien, and around the same time I discovered Polaris, with the band appearing on various Spotify metal playlists. After hearing Bloodlines and Talking Heads, I could finally understand what all the fuss was about. The fusion of metal with electronic or industrial elements was exactly the kind of shot in the arm I didn't know I needed and had been missing. For the longest time, I was a firm believer that electronic elements had no place in metal music, completely disregarding anything with a synth in it. How wrong was I, all these years later, with some of my favourite bands now heavily using electronic instruments and sounds, including Enter Shikari, Electric Callboy, and of course, Northlane. Let's dive into the band's history and albums to better understand what makes this band so diverse in the metal genre.